I work in construction, which means long shifts, brutal mornings, and getting home so exhausted I sometimes fall asleep in my work boots. My wife, Natalie, always told me she admired that about me. She'd say she loved how hard I pushed myself, how proud she was of the life we were building. I believed her. That morning felt like any other. I kissed her forehead around 6, grabbed my thermos, and headed out while she was still half asleep under the blankets. If I'd known what was waiting for me later, I never would have stepped outside. Around lunchtime, my boss called. The job site was a disaster. Materials missing, scheduling screwed up, everything halted. Take the rest of the day, he told me. I was actually excited. It's rare I get unexpected time off, and I thought maybe I could surprise Natalie, take her to lunch, spend a few hours together for a change. But when I pulled into the driveway, there was a car parked where it shouldn't have been. Car I didn't recognize. My stomach tightened immediately. I tried to shrug it off, telling myself not to jump to conclusions, but something inside me, instinct maybe, started screaming. As I walked toward the front door, I hesitated. A strange heaviness settled in my chest, as if warning me to brace myself. The moment I stepped inside, I heard it. Soft laughter, whispering, and then a man's voice. My pulse skyrocketed. The sounds were coming from our bedroom. Each step down that hallway felt like walking underwater, my heart crushing itself with every inch I moved forward. The door was cracked open, just enough to reveal everything. There she was, Natalie, my wife, the woman I'd trusted with every part of my life, wrapped around another man, her hands on him, his body pressed against hers, like I'd been erased from existence altogether. For a moment, my mind simply shut down, like it refused to believe what my eyes were showing me. Then everything hit me all at once. Shock, fury, disbelief so sharp it felt physical. But I didn't burst in. I didn't shout. I didn't swing. Instead, I pulled out my phone and recorded a few seconds, just enough to capture the truth in raw, undeniable detail. Then I stepped back, silent as a ghost, and walked out of the house, down the driveway, into my truck. I sat behind the wheel, fingers clenched so tight around it that my knuckles burned. Humiliation, rage, heartbreak, they all crashed through me at once. And then I made a decision. I sent her the video. No caption, no explanation, just the facts. Seconds later, her scream echoed from inside the house. Footsteps. The front door flew open. Natalie ran toward me, grabbing her robe around herself, her face pale and shaking. "Please wait. This isn't what it looks like," she stuttered. I looked at her with a calm I didn't know I was capable of. I knew exactly what it was. Behind her, the guy, shirtless, confused, pathetic, hovered in the doorway like he wanted to sink into the floor. "You don't understand," she cried. But I did. Perfectly. I started the truck and drove away. She called nonstop. I didn't answer a single one. By the time I reached my buddy Mark's place, my phone was overflowing with messages. Excuses, apologies, desperate paragraphs. But the truth was clear. She wasn't regretful about the betrayal itself. She was only sorry she got caught. Mark didn't pry. He cracked open a beer, handed it to me, and let me sit in silence. That night, sleep wouldn't come. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw them together. The next morning, my phone was still vibrating every few minutes. "I'm so sorry. It meant nothing. It was a mistake. Blah, blah, blah." I finally responded with one line. "I'll send someone to pick up my things." No argument, no drama, just finality. And with that message, something inside me loosened. A weight lifted. I wasn't going to waste another second on someone who had already chosen someone else long before I walked through that door. I stayed with Mark for a few days. Natalie tried twisting the story when mutual friends started asking questions, claiming it was a misunderstanding, that she didn't know what she was thinking. But the video didn't lie, and I made sure the right people saw the truth. Within a week, every one of her excuses crumbled. No one bought her story anymore. I never screamed. I never begged. I never went back. I simply walked away. And honestly, that was the most powerful revenge I could have taken.